Hey everyone, Lisa Salvatore here with the Energy Report for the week ahead. Today, Sunday, January 9th through Saturday, January the 15th. We've got a lot going on this week, definitely an emotional roller coaster, so buckle up. Honestly, take care of yourself as we start this week off. Today, January the 9th, we've got the Sun conjunct Venus in Capricorn, a great day to definitely make our list about what we want to accomplish this week coming up, because as the week progresses, we're likely going to feel a little bit more scattered and probably not as motivated and not as clear. So definitely we want to use the energy of today into tonight to get things together for what we want to accomplish for this week ahead. Now, as we get towards the end of today, the moon in Aries is going to line up with that Eris-Pluto square that we've been dealing with pretty much all of 2021. And that can definitely feel aggravating. It can feel instigating. We can feel a little angry. We could feel like we want to, fight and have our words out. The moon in Aries is very, impulsive and motivating and energetic, and which can be a good thing. But lining up with that Eris-Pluto square can definitely be, exacerbating our irritations. So just a little bit of mindfulness when it comes to that. And then as we get to tomorrow, Monday, the 10th, we're going to have the Sun in Capricorn lining up by sextile to Neptune in Pisces, which can be really nice and can be really sweet and can be great for creative work and artistic projects and things of that nature, but also it can be extremely tiresome and dreamy and even a little spaced out. So Mondays in general can definitely be more, just blah, and we tend to be tired. We start the week off coming off the weekend, and so tomorrow, Monday, will feel no different. And again, great energy if you want to just kind of chill out, veg out, do some automatic writing or some meditations. Nothing that truly requires intense brain power and focus, because you just may not feel like doing it. You may feel just a little disoriented, disjointed, not really sure, not really clear. Again, let's not forget that Mercury is going to station retrograde this Friday, the 14th. We're totally feeling this already. We know as the planets get ready to reverse position, we definitely feel their energy the strongest. So communication issues, technology issues already starting to creep up and be annoying and troublesome. But remember, retrograde periods offer us a gift of stepping back and going inward and revising things that we've been working on. So when we utilize the retrogrades to that advantage, and this retrograde will start in the sign of Aquarius, which is mental, it's air, it's the mind. So when we go back in and rethink things and try to rework them, that's when we find that retrograde energy not as annoying. Yes, retrogrades are always frustrating. Mercury retrogrades particularly do promote things happening of the mercurial nature that we can't always escape or avoid, but we can try to mitigate the effects by taking care of our own stuff, right? Now, when we get to the 11th, which is Tuesday, basically through the rest of the week, the energy kicks up, the intensity begins to really build. The moon will be in Taurus, which is always nice. The moon does like to be in Taurus. It can be very chill there and, take care of itself and soothe itself in whichever way it needs to, whether that be through food or, nature. These are all Taurus-like, Taurian traits, Taurian things, Taurian creature comforts. And you're going to want to use those throughout the rest of this week because the energy is definitely volatile. So we've got the Taurus moon on Tuesday, the 11th. It's going to line up with Uranus in Taurus, which can be, on one hand, expect the unexpected in the best way possible. On the other hand, it can jolt us and frustrate us and produce a situation we weren't equipped or prepared to deal with. And again, Mercury stationing retrograde, which serves to exacerbate that energy. And that Moon-Uranus conjunction is going to be in a square aspect to Mercury and Saturn. So again, irritating, frustrating, limiting. Might be the kind of day where you want to hide under your bed, for real. But use your Taurus, the moon in Taurus, use that to take your creature comforts, use that to soothe, take your bath, go for a walk in the woods, anything that helps you to connect and go into the body and just, really get rid of the outside noise. You're going to want to do that. Meditation is your friend. As we get towards the end of the week, that moon is going to shift into Gemini. And again, Gemini is ruled by Mercury as well. So we're dealing with a lot of Mercury aspects, Mercury feelings that could really promote ramping up of the nervous system and of that scattered like energy. Even if you're someone who's normally very structured and very focused, as we get towards the end of this week, you may not feel that way. Now, on the positive side, the Sun in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn will line up nicely with that moon in Taurus by supportive trine aspect, which can promote some really nice conversations with others, but we have to be mindful that communication can definitely go left really quick. It can divert quite quickly without the intention of it to do so, because Mars is still in Sagittarius, and Mars in Sagittarius can be angry and like to fight and have the last word. And we're going to be dealing with a lunar T-square on the 14th, which is the same day that Mercury stations retrograde at the end of this week. So that Moon in Gemini is going to come up in a square aspect to, well, it's actually going to oppose Mars in Sagittarius and then square Neptune in Pisces. And Mercury stationing retrograde on around the same time. So again, this is just like, WTF, did you say what I think you just said? I thought I heard that correctly. It's almost like your people are talking underwater and you can't quite make out what they're saying. That's this energy, but yet you feel it. So like you're feeling the words, you're feeling the energy, and you're like, well, like I don't really like that. But again, everyone is feeling this energy. So just know that this week is definitely going to feel, especially as we get on 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, do what you can do to take care of yourself. The moon in Taurus will also line up nicely with Ceres. And so this is all about nurturance. So this is about how we nurture ourselves, how we nurture others. So if we can use this time to really reflect and not attack if you're feeling very compelled to do so, which many of us might feel, right? Because again, this is a contentious energy. And even if you're not someone who normally gets riled up, scattered, frustrated, and confused, again, just know that this week will likely bring that up in spades. It will serve this to you in spades through different experiences, maybe not even of your own, but of others. So yeah, overall, definitely not a quiet week, but it can be a productive week if we take it inward. Okay, and not surprising, I pulled a tarot card for the week ahead, and we got the 10 of Wands, or the 10 of Bastone, because this is my Italian tarot deck, the Visconti Tarot. And the 10 of Wands is all about frustration. Surprise, surprise. Wands are action. They're active. So we are doing things. And the energy's moving. We're trying to get things done, and it just feels like we've got this weight on our back. So yeah, anyway, and on the positive side, 10s are the end of a cycle. So we are coming to a new part, a new book, a new chapter in the story. But again, it's just that point where we're really frustrated before we turn the page. Take really good care of yourselves. I'll be back next week. Bye.